Welcome to the Zone 2 podcast, here presented by myself, Luke Hubner. And today I'm only joined with one person. It's Mark Sato.
Hi
Parker is
guys.
not here because Parker values education over our podcast. I know, how horrible. How could he?
What a
Like,
loser.
what a loser. Oh my God. Like, dude, like, doesn't he know what 2 plus 2 is already? Like, come on. Podcast. There's a
It's four.
hierarchy.
It's four, by the way, in case you didn't know.
Oh, I knew that. There's a
Sorry, guys.
hierarchy. There's a hierarchy in life, right? Like you got the podcast, you got cycling down here, you got people, you got politics,
Mhm.
and then you have math homework.
Math homework. Last.
Last. It is last.
Anyway, I don't know why he chose the only time we're recording a podcast. It's literally less than an hour of his entire week to do his homework. But
But
whatever.
this is the time he's chosen.
He,
I don't know, man. It's rough. And he just
I don't know.
lost his 500k kilometer week streak
How
this
long has
week,
that
I
been going?
believe. Dude,
Months,
it's been
couple
going
months.
months. Comes
Long
couple
time.
months and he's still slow.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, ooh.
Parker, we're sorry. Parker, if you're listening, you're not slow. We're sorry.
You're not slow, you're just a bit slow.
Just a
Anyway,
little
yeah, he's
annoying
only
because
at
you're not here, man. Whatever.
yeah, exactly. But it like if I go on Strava, it goes for longer. Like these are all the 500s. Goes more than what I can see. So I don't even know. Dude, he's already at 10,000 this year. Jesus Christ. Anyway.
Wow. Damn. What a guy.
Talking about being slow, there's racing is starting again. The Jeremy's Roubaix is starting again. It's on July
Is it?
4th in Vancouver. It's 90% booked. I kind of want to do it, but I moved to Victoria in July, like July 1st. So it's like I moved to Victoria and then immediately go there. So we'll see if Parker's doing it. Maybe I'll catch a ride with him.
Yeah. Well, you're moving to Victoria. We shouldn't just gloss over that. That's
Oh,
pretty
that's
cool.
true. I am. I'm moving to Victoria this July. I might be there for July and August because I am training, trying to get to the next level. Because where I am, there is not that many resources for training. I'm also quitting my job, and school is finishing soon. So soon I will have no obligations other than training, which is going to be really exciting, really nice. Because right now it's hard to cram in 14. Okay, to tell you how hard it is for me to train right now, this week, okay, this week started out, I had a photo shoot on Sunday. Okay, so this week, right, I have two photo shoots. I filmed a documentary for 24 hours. I worked for 3 days, which was 3 5-hour shifts. I have a girlfriend, and then I have school every afternoon, and then I have to
And
cycle,
and the podcast. Can't forget about
and
the
the
podcast.
podcast. So I
Yeah.
have all of this going on. I have another photo shoot tomorrow. But yeah, it's really busy. So I'm moving to Victoria so that I can kind of focus on things more. And it's kind of aiming towards track world qualifiers, which should be in August, hopefully. Hopefully that goes on because that'd be cool. I think I can make the national team, hopefully.
That will be cool. And you're gonna have to ride with Parker a lot. You're gonna get to, have to. I don't know. It's up to you.
Dude, that's good.
But
I don't think so.
okay.
He's, dude, I
But
don't know.
then
He's kind of late to everything. He's not
it's
going to meet
true.
my time schedule. It's true.
Probably just gonna cancel on you last minute like today.
It is true.
Not
I was
very
very
good.
last minute.
Yep.
We're
But
not going to talk
then
about how I canceled on yesterday.
oh yeah,
Um,
but then you're gonna move close to me, isn't that right?
I am. So in September, I moved to North Vancouver. Hopefully, I'm going to be riding with probably Tom a lot because that's like seems to be the only junior up there. But Mark is going to be my main
I
homie
mean,
up there. You're going to be coming to my birthday party. I hope you know that. We're going to go for a birthday
wow.
ride.
I'm excited about
Uh,
that.
I bet
Excited
you
about
are.
that. But like North Van's not that far. Like it's like 25K from my house. I can
Is it really?
yeah, it's not that
When I
far.
look at the map, it's like, because I'm used to Qualicum, right? And like every road is so far apart, right? Like I go down the road, It's from my house to the next like junction is about 2 kilometers. And then
Mine's
from
about
there,
10 meters, I think. It's like legit 10 meters away. It's quite
exactly.
close. No, but like you're gonna be able to ride with so many people. Like
It's
Tom's a
gonna be
good
nice.
dude. You're gonna get to ride with Tom, but it's gonna be a lot of other guys. You know, everyone around
Yeah,
here.
that's
Me,
true.
Campbell, Manu, Evan,
Very nice.
everyone.
Gang, gang. I'm really excited for it. It's gonna be dope. It's weird because like here, there's maybe two guys who are fast as me. Maybe three. No, it's more like two or three. Um, and they don't even ride with me right now. But yeah, it's gonna be cool to ride with you. I'm excited to see some new loops, and I'm staying pretty close to the university, which is Capilano University. For anyone who's interested, I got into Capilano recently, and I'm studying
Hey, can
for a mat.
we gotta pause for a second. We gotta congratulate Luke, everyone. If you're listening, start clapping with me.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Luke.
Thank you. Thank you. It was stressful. I didn't get accepted straight away in February because for some reason you have to finish grade 12 English when you apply for them to see your grade 12 grades. Otherwise, they just look at your grade 11. And my grade 11 grades were like 83% average. And my grade 11 English, which they went off, was like 80% compared to my grade 12 grades, which I sent them after I got declined. And I was like, yo, guys, what up?
What
Um,
up?
what up? It's not fair. And my grade 12 grade was like a 90% average and a 91 in, or yeah,
Something like
91
that.
or 90 in English 12. So I tried a lot harder in grade 12. But yeah, I got in. I'm studying for a Bachelor of Motion Picture Arts, which is a fancy way to say film. So it's gonna be really exciting.
Yep, and I still have another year of high school, so have fun with
That's
that,
true.
Luke.
Talking about high school,
Uh,
how did your bike challenge, the school bike challenge go?
I don't think I think the episode that we talked about it on was deleted. So there's only certain people will know. People who know me closely that I talk to a lot. But yeah, basically there is this school competition organized by a couple students as a fundraiser for the aquarium, something like that. Um, and yeah, whoever could run or bike the most in over a 2 week span won a prize, and I did win. I'm happy to say that I did win. So thanks
Did
for
you?
asking,
Oh,
Luke.
good. Woo!
Thanks,
That's
thank you,
that's why I
thank
need a
you,
new
Luke.
headphone. These headphones. Well, that's good. Yeah, because you didn't think you were gonna win. You did like a 200K ride though to like get
Yeah,
it
I did
in,
like. Well, I mean, for Parker, that's rookie numbers, but yeah, I did in one
and for me.
weekend. I did 200K on Saturday, but then the next day I needed this. It was the last 2 days. So I did 200K on the Saturday and it ended Sunday night. So on Sunday I just rolled a very flat 140K just to seal the deal. I think it was like 100 meters elevation and 140K. So
Jesus,
yeah, it was very flat,
that's mad.
very flat.
Welcome to the city. What was the average speed?
I don't know, 30. I don't know, something. I don't know exactly. I could look it up if you want. Let me look it up for you.
Yeah, I'd appreciate that.
Okay.
Anyway, no,
Pause.
that's great.
I'll let
Yeah.
Luke entertain the podcast while I look it up.
Um. Yeah, but obviously with that money, he's bought the microphone. He'll talk about that in a second. But I got a lot of nasty comments about me wearing road kit last podcast because we're
Yeah,
starting
that
to
was
do these.
weird, bro. What were you doing?
Dude,
That was so weird.
I just came in from my ride. Like I'm on a busy time
Change, man.
schedule. Dude,
Change.
I don't want to change into clean clothes when I'm sweaty. So I was like, hey, I look cool. Trek Segafredo,
You don't look cool.
you
You look
want to
like
sponsor me.
you know what you look like? You look like a Fred, man. I mean, no disrespect to the Freds out there. Like, you're great. Like, we love you, but you look like a Fred, man. You did not look cool. I don't know what you're talking about. That was whack.
Yeah. I thought it was
No
fine.
whack.
And it was our first
No.
visual one. I usually wear a cycling kit, to be honest, but we usually don't have the camera on. And I have my cool cycling hat. Anyway, I look pretty dope. pretty sexy. You
No,
can see my nice
no.
shoulders. But today I'm wearing my button-up shirt.
Shoulders, your nice shoulders.
My
Okay.
nice shoulders. Today I'm wearing a button-up shirt to
Oh
look
yeah,
presentable
good job.
for the podcast. Maybe I should put on a jacket and put on my
You
I'm
should
gonna
you should
put
wear
on
a full
a
tux, man.
oh, I don't want to bother right now, but I'll put on a suit jacket for you. Why not? I don't want to put on a waistcoat and stuff.
Oh, look at you. Look
Oh
at you.
baby, what
Wow.
is? I don't know. Proper. I work for a suit company. I should know how to wear one of these. I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, you see,
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. So
I'm
yeah,
wearing a Raptors jersey because you know the Raptors aren't in the playoffs this year. It's kind of sad. I'm just watching NBA playoffs. No one really to cheer for. Kind of lost my identity. You know, don't really know what to do. But it's okay. We move. Luke, you touched on my mic, which I think I really appreciate because I
and how
got
many
this mic.
kilometers did you do? Because that was what you were looking up.
Oh, how like my speed? Oh yes, I did 28. So
20.
kind of slow. But you know.
Oh, oh, my guy does not know how to pedal a bike.
Well, you see, the issue is like I live in the city, so there's a lot of stop signs. So even if
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
riding at like even if I'm riding at like 33, you know, I gotta stop at every red light, which is like every
Don't
kilometer or so, you
don't
know.
you have auto pause?
Yeah, but you see, you slow down and then you have to speed up again. And the auto pause doesn't kick in until you stop. So,
Yeah, that's true.
you know, it drags the average speed down.
That's true. Um, yeah, where I live, I can get 31 averages because
Okay, so
I
that's
went
just
I
because
went
you live in
for
the middle of nowhere. That's just because you live in the
yeah,
middle of
I went for a ride the other day and I didn't hit there's this one, so like there's roads I take normally and they kind of, I mean, you can usually most routes you can do without like stopping really. But there's one route that I'm doing tomorrow, so we'll see how fast I do that. But there's one route, literally no stop signs. Like there's not a single one on this one road. There's not a single stop sign. There's one traffic light, and it takes about 50K or something. 40, I think it's 48K to get to the traffic light.
You gotta move to the city, man. You need friends, bro. You need like people to talk to, man. Like that's ridiculous. Like 50K before you get to a light.
Yeah, it's something like that.
I can't even go 50 millimeters before I get to a light.
Yeah, our town has one traffic light in it. Welcome. Has one traffic light. There's
Are
one
you
traffic light
serious?
at the high. Yeah,
Wait, wait,
there's
wait,
one.
wait. Are you actually serious? One
Yes,
traffic light?
one traffic light. It's like such a I don't know why there's only one. We have a roundabout at the other main junction, and then
Oh, that's
everything else
cool.
is stop sign. Yeah, we have
I have a
roundabouts.
roundabout. I actually have a roundabout too on my street.
Oh,
Like what?
okay, 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 Mr.
When I was
Roundabout.
no, when I was like 6, I used to go out there with my dad, and I used to bunny hop onto the roundabout because I saw people like on my bike because I saw people in the tour do that. Like I saw like Peter Sagan do that. I was like, yo, I gotta do that. So I used to go to the roundabout on my street and bunny hop onto the roundabout. Uh
I do the same thing.
okay, well, I
There's
was
a
6.
roundabout. I go through and I do the same thing. Yeah, it's pretty epic.
I don't do that anymore because I'm not 6 anymore. I also don't have
Oh,
much skill
okay.
anyway, so
Yeah, cool.
it's fine. Uh, My mic. I want to talk about my mic.
Yeah,
What do
yeah,
you think?
yeah. The microphone. We're upping our game here, guys.
So guys, you see this mic? Beautiful mic here. It's on like this thing which moves. Woo!
Stop touching it. You're not supposed to touch it.
Well, I just wanted to show that it moved. So anyway, it moves and it's pretty cool. You know, it was a whopping $50. So really breaking the bank. Um, nah, it's pretty cool. That's all. I got it on Amazon. Luke told me which one to buy, so I bought it.
We should ask the company that makes them to sponsor us. They're like a really kind of small brand. I have a lot of their stuff for filming because they're a brand that makes microphones and camera gear. My lights are by
What brand
them.
is it even? I didn't even know. I just blindly ordered it.
We're not gonna say it
It's
because they
called
didn't
oh
sponsor
no.
us.
Oh,
We're
okay.
not gonna say it because
So
they don't sponsor us. But yeah, I have a lot of their stuff. that I use quite a lot actually. But yeah,
Cool.
anyway, microphone. We're trying to up our game here. Maybe we're gonna try and do some better visuals soon. Right now, we're just uploading the video of the podcast from our MacBooks. That's why Mark's screen is so bright behind him. It's literally
I
just
know
white.
it's supposed to be a picture of us. You know, I actually ordered a new camera too. Should be coming on Monday. So
Oh,
hopefully for the
really?
next hopefully for the next episode, we
Like a
got
webcam?
I got a better yeah, I got a better camera.
Oh,
So
that's good.
hopefully it's out comes by then. But yeah, this is a picture of this is me, Luke here. You see this I
That's
believe
me.
this is
I'm fast.
during an elimination race, which Luke won and I was
I
second.
won everything that day. Okay, just
Okay,
want to say that.
I just wanted to be
That was
clear. I
like
got
the most dominant day of my. I don't know. I
okay.
don't understand. How did I win so much? I just don't get
Be,
how I'm just so
okay,
good.
okay. Now, let's just be clear here. Luke won everything that day. It's true. This is Western's 2020 is
2020.
in January of last year.
Yeah,
Luke
it
won
was last
everything that
race.
day. Luke won everything that day. And
Thank you.
unfortunately, I was second in every
In
race that day.
everything.
So, and
You
then
are a year
everyone else,
younger.
yeah, I am a year younger, so it's not too bad, but still, that's no one cares about that. The point is, I lost every time to Luke, even though I beat everybody else. I did lose to Luke, so that's pretty sad.
Pretty sad.
Wouldn't happen today. If we raced today, I think I'd win. Not gonna lie.
What's your?
Luke probably doesn't agree because he shouldn't agree, but
I'm a
that's
god,
that's what I think. Well,
dude. Do you want to know how? Okay, so I don't understand how I won there. So my FTP when I won there was. I don't know if I should say my
probably
FTP.
shouldn't
Should
say
I?
it. Probably nah. I as your friend, I would say maybe not say that on the internet.
Okay, we're not gonna. I'm pretty public about my power numbers, but I guess we won't. I literally have said my power numbers. Anyway, I'm not
I
gonna
just
tell
recommend you wouldn't.
FTP right now. When it's really impressive, I'll say
You can
it.
say how
But
much it's up since then, if that's
yeah,
what you're
it's
getting at.
so since Westerns, it's
80
60
watts.
watts
Oh,
higher.
okay. I was guessing. I
80
guessed
watts
80,
higher.
usually 60, but okay.
60
You
watts. I
said
mean,
60. I was
60
just
watts is a
that's
lot
that's
for
pretty
your
good. It's like a
FTP.
year.
That's almost
Pretty good.
a watt per kilogram for me, almost.
hmm So you can do the
Yeah.
math. How much does he weigh?
How
That
much
would
do
be
I weigh? Please don't call me
that would
fat.
be 60 kilos. It's pretty easy math actually, but
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
yeah, Luke
My
weighs 60
FTP, by
kilos.
the way, is like it's 410 and I weigh 60 kilos.
Mm,
hmm
pretty weak. Um,
Sorry for this interruption, but we have to talk about our amazing sponsors at T-Wax. If you love road bikes as much as we do, you've probably heard about wax chains and the benefits that they bring. But like me, you've probably never waxed your chain because you don't know how. Well, luckily for you and me, T-Wax is here to save the day. Local legend Timothy Ho can bring you a perfectly waxed chain for your next ride. Direct message T-Wax on Instagram for more information and use code ZONE2 for 15% off their already incredibly low price. Again, direct message T-Wax on Instagram for more information and use code ZONE2 for 15% off. Now back to the podcast.
Giro. Should we talk
Oh,
about the
yeah,
Giro?
that's true. That's finishing tomorrow.
Yes.
It's been
Luke,
good.
how much Giro have you been watching? Be
I've
honest.
been watching actually quite a lot. We just got GCN Plus in my house,
hmm
so we've been watching kind of like because it ends at a convenient time. It ends at 8 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah,
roughly.
8-ish.
Yeah, so it's good when I wake up, go and watch the Giro. How about you?
Yeah, I've been watching. I didn't watch the first week. I got to be honest, full disclosure. But since then, last
Yeah,
2 weeks,
same.
I've been watching it every day. Um, yeah, today's stage won by Caruso, aka Caruso Goat. Um, you know, tomorrow's the final TT. Who do you think is going to win? Burnell's up 2 minutes. You think he's going to hold it?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
really doubt he's gonna lose
yeah.
that.
It's 2 minutes. It's like a
I
30K
think
TT in 2 minutes.
Caruso is a better time trialer. He sits in second right now, 2 minutes ahead, 2 minutes behind of Bernal, I should say, with um, what's his name? The bike
Yates.
exchange dude. Yeah, Yates is 3 minutes behind Bernal. So I think the order is set, but it's gonna be interesting to see how much Caruso can take out of Bernal. And I don't think Bernal is a very good time trialist, so
He's pretty good. He's not
is he?
terrible.
I've never seen him really do any time trials. But yeah,
He's not
my
terrible.
favorite time trial though was like 2019. 2019 when Julian Alaphilippe won the time
Yeah,
trial.
that
That
was
was a
pretty
good time
cool.
trial. That
That
was, I
was
think, my
very exciting.
favorite.
I think that was stage 13, if I remember correctly, of the tour,
Yeah.
2019. Yeah,
But it was
but
crazy
that was
because
cool.
everyone was like, "Oh, this is the like he's gonna lose the jersey today because like
Yeah,
there's no way he's gonna be a better time trialist than Tom Dumoulin, not Tom Dumoulin. Oh,
Garrett
what's his name?
Thomas.
Garrett Thomas. But yeah, he was. He beat him. Anyway, back to the Giro. Final stage tomorrow, final time trial. Probably my bet is Caruso takes 30 seconds out of Bernal.
That sounds pretty good.
I say
Stage
so.
prediction. I think the stage prediction is pretty easy. It's gonna be Ghana.
It's
I
gonna
don't
be
think you
Ghana.
really have. I don't think you really have to really think too hard about that. If it's not Ghana, it's gonna be quite a surprise.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, he's world champion. I love his nickname, Top Ghana. So good.
I think my nickname is the best.
Sato the Shadow. It is good.
It's pretty
Oh,
good.
is it just the Shadow now?
No, it's I go by either. Sometimes you could say shadow. Sometimes you can say saddle the shadow. Sometimes you can say goat. You can say a lot of things.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay, why you could take the cap off, take the cap off, take the cap off. You don't. Okay,
All right. But yeah,
that
look how
was pretty
presentable
funny
it looks
though.
there.
I gotta admit that was pretty funny. You had the cap on. Yeah, but
Thank you,
I'm
Mark.
I'm I'm not lying though. I'm not
Only
capping.
the visual viewers will get this. I think our podcast is probably a lot more listeners though, because
Yeah, I think it's
because
about 75% audio, 25% YouTube,
how many views did the first YouTube one get?
25, I think, something like that. 25.
Really, 25?
Yeah.
That's really good, actually. I don't think it'd get that many.
But it definitely took a toll. It took a hit out of the audio listeners. It definitely went
Yeah,
down.
that's true. That one was way down compared to the rest.
But I
But
but I
if you
think
count the two together,
yeah, it's if you count the two together, it's pretty high.
yeah, that's what, 60 if you count the two together or something like that.
It, it,
That's
it
a
was
that's a
it's an above average episode, I think. I thought it was a really good one, actually, personally. Thought it
yeah,
worked out pretty well.
it's interesting. Yeah, Sepp Kuss still has the highest one. We're still waiting for this little
Sepkus.
cyclist called Chris Froome.
What?
Sepp. Oh no, Sven Tuft. Oh, sorry, I get the
I was
two.
yeah,
I
I
like
was
get the
I was
names
thinking like,
mixed.
what are you talking about? We never had him on the podcast. I mean, Step, if you're listening, come on, man. We'd love to have you
Yeah,
on.
dude. Yeah, we love it. Yeah, that's true. Um, what were we talking about? I can't. Oh, Giro. Yeah, so that's that. Bernal actually was pretty good. He had like two really dominant days, which was nice. That he just like it was really cool to be honest. Oh, sorry, I'm really tired. It was really cool. Because he just dominated those two stages.
Hmm. When a rider is dominating a race like that, it's so exciting for me. It's really like it's crazy.
Yeah, it's a nice feeling. It's I mean, it's not so great if that's not the person you want to win, but I kind of went into the Giro not supporting anyone, so I'm fine with it.
Yeah,
If Cruzo won, I'd be pretty excited, but if Bernal wins,
like
it
I
is
said,
what it
Caruso
is.
goat.
Cruz goat. That would be good.
Mm.
He started the race as a domestique, and since Mikel Lando was he supporting?
Yeah,
Mikel Lando crashed out, so now the goat is the thing. Imagine if he wasn't a domestique at the start. Imagine if he started out number one. That'd be a bit
it'll
more
be
intense.
interesting. 2 minutes. Oh, there's only 2 minutes in it. He could have. Who knows?
Who knows? Who knows? I don't think
Um,
he'd be winning, but he might be like 30 seconds behind.
yeah, and then maybe in
But
the time trial tomorrow, he could make that
could have
up.
won. But those are ifs and buts.
I
The
want
other
to talk about
thing,
something. Oh, you want to talk
oh,
about something?
go ahead.
I was gonna change the topic, but if you want to keep on the
No,
Jira,
no, no, no. I was gonna change as well. So
I want to talk about something pretty cool for Vancouver residents or Metro Vancouver residents. You may know of a certain abandoned go-kart track in Richmond. Luke, sit down. Why are you walking away, Luke?
getting a drink. I'll be back in
Okay,
a second.
Luke is getting a drink. Um, that's a little weird. Anyway, so Vancouver residents, you may know about a certain abandoned go-kart track in Richmond. So I've been many times. Actually, I went with Evan Richardson. We rode for like an hour and a half in the winter, just laps of this like 500-meter go-kart circuit. And like it was kind of slippery because it was like cold outside. Um, but that was quite fun. And then I've gone a couple other times, just like swinging by because it's so close to my house, and it's along the one of the usual routes that I do. Uh, so yeah, I stop by from time to time. But today I went with all of Devo. Well, not all of Devo, but whoever came to the ride today. And we were there for a long time. We did like 15K or so of go-kart laps. And I'll pop a picture on the Instagram.
60K?
No, 15,
Did you say?
15.
Oh, I
No,
thought you said 60K
no,
of
no,
go-kart track. I was like,
no.
oh my God.
That would not be good. But anyway, it's a really cool place. So if you're in Vancouver, you should check it out. Look at my Strava, you can see where it is. It was just a spot where we did a whole bunch of circles. But yeah, it was really cool. There's some cool pictures um,
We'll go there with
of
my
us.
photography camera.
I'll be really sick. I think
Yeah, me
you can
too.
get some real good pictures of that.
Me too. That's cool. I like abandoned stuff. Abandoned stuff is fun. We have one abandoned road here, but that's about it.
I think you only have one road there, so
Yeah, and it's abandoned. That's
your
it.
whole town
It's
is
just
basically
abandoned.
abandoned.
I'm just I'm just living out here. It's just like my house, one traffic light.
That's what it
I'm just
sounds like.
eating.
That's what
I'm
it
just
sounds like
living.
every time we
I'm
talk. It's like, do you even have people that you see? Like, what's even going on
I
over
just
there?
have no one. So that's why you never see my rides with anyone. I'm just out here, middle of nowhere.
Like,
It's this
how
abandoned
often do you
ghost
hear
town.
like a traffic's like a not traffic a siren like a fire
Oh, dude, if I hear a siren, it's like I get the popcorn out. Like
oh
just to
man,
see it go past. I'm like, whoa, that
oh
doesn't
man,
happen. Happens
oh
like
man,
once a year or something here.
oh
Why does that
wow.
have a lot? I guess it happens a lot in the city, doesn't it?
I mean, yeah, there's just so many people that could have something go wrong.
I think the best way to show how it's like how in the middle of nowhere I live. This place has no crime. Like, there's a film set here. And I think I might have said this before, but the film set, they just leave shit everywhere. Like, they don't like have security or anything. Like, this town has such little crime. They leave these like $20,000 lights and like these tables filled with like just shit tons of like filming equipment, and they just leave it there. They're just like, I don't really mind. Like I like walked up to this light and started poking it. No one looked at me.
You just
Like
started
this woman,
poking a light.
yeah, man. I was like pressing the buttons and stuff. Um, and yeah, it's crazy. And like
That is pretty whack, man.
yeah, and when I go to the city, I'm always like paranoid about everything in my car. Like I bring sheets and cover the stuff in my car, so if people look in, they don't like see my bike or my camera gear.
Not a bad
In
idea.
Qualicum, yeah, that's like what I do to make sure that people don't like steal from me. I usually like to throw a jacket on so it kind of looks like I just have a bunch of clothes in the back. Um,
Pretty smart,
uh,
actually.
yeah, so that's what I do. My windows aren't very tinted either. They're like super clear, which is annoying, but I won't have a car actually when I move, but that's another story. Anyway, in Qualicum, I have tons of. I was filming a documentary the other day, which I will talk about briefly as well, and I just like had tons of camera gear. Like I'll show you the thing I have. Like I have this. Like this is like a super like high-end camera stabilizer for anyone who knows cameras. I'm holding up a Ronin M right now, which is like something they use on film sets. Like it's a really high-end piece of equipment. And that's like plain to see in my car. And I don't worry about it here. In the city, I'd be panicked. But yeah, anyway. Um, Go-kart track. Very cool.
For sure. So let's talk about your documentary. You touched on it briefly. What's that about? What you doing with it?
So in my town, one of the teachers, I hate this. Okay, for visual viewers, like this one blade of the fan keeps like I keep looking. It looks like it's stabbing into my head. It's really annoying. Let me like move over here. Something like it's really irritating. I know I'll move over here because there's a bike over here, and then you can see the track bike and my South African flag. Um, so documentary. There's a guy in my town. He's one of the teachers. His name is Mr. Barton, and he ran
What's up,
24
Mr. Barton?
hours. Mr. Barton. He did a
What's up?
24-hour Bartathon, he called it, which is where he just ran for 24 hours, which is absurd. Like
Running.
24 hours of moving. Yeah. Well, I mean,
Running.
he didn't run the whole thing because like that's insane, especially for a teacher. Like maybe a super athlete could do that, but he was shuffling at the end because like he had like so many blisters and rashes that he like was just in so much pain and he was just kind of like hobbling. But yeah, I camped out in my car and I filmed the whole thing. I slept a bit, but basically like I filmed at 2 a.m. and I also filmed at 4 a.m. Um, and it was quite the experience actually. It was very much enjoyed. The documentary will be coming out in a week or two is my goal. I've never edited something with this much footage. I have about 2 hours of footage, which doesn't seem like that much, but I've never done something this big. Usually I have about 10 minutes of footage, but I have 2 hours and I need to condense it into like 20 minutes at least, maybe 10. But yeah, it's quite the crazy thing watching his like mental cycle because like he bonked definitely. He was doing a lap tally because he ran around the school, and like the first time he ran like 20 laps in the first 4 hours. Um, in the because he had first 4 hour breaks where he changed directions every 4 hours. Um, and the first one he ran like 20 laps, and by the end, in the like midnight and stuff, he was running like 8 laps in 4 hours. And then yeah, but yeah, it
How
was
big
quite the
is your
experience.
school? How big is your
Um,
school?
it was a 2 kilometer loop. It didn't go. It
Oh,
went around more than just the school
that's
though.
pretty. Okay, yeah, that's pretty far.
It
Wow.
went kind of around the neighborhood. But yeah, he ended up running the distance of 3 marathons,
Wow.
which is pretty crazy. Yeah, but it was insane documentary filming. Hopefully the documentary will give it justice, but I've never done one before, so I'm not having too many hypes. But the trailer should come out in a few weeks. The clips might be on Check News as well. But yeah, that was the documentary. 24 hours moving. It was pretty crazy as like an athletic thing to do. Yeah,
Well, best of luck to you.
thank you.
Yeah, look forward to watching it.
Yeah, and hopefully after I'm finished editing that, maybe I'm gonna make some Zone 2 podcast content because we need that.
Yeah, we're thinking of doing some content separate from the podcast, YouTube videos and stuff, some
Yeah.
challenges and a whole bunch of different things. But you'll see, we're gonna
We
have that on
have
the
the
YouTube.
recordings of one challenge already. I just have to edit that when I'm finished this documentary, but I gotta do this documentary first.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, and I still have 2 photo shoots to do.
Luke
Okay,
is a busy man. Luke is a busy man.
it's true. It's true. It's kind
Um,
of
what else going on?
it's kind of annoying because I'm like so split between things. I feel like hopefully when I don't have school and cycling, I can focus because I'm like I do a lot of things and I'm like decent at a lot of things, but I'm not like superb. So hopefully when I can just concentrate on two things over the summer, I'll get really good at that. And I might stop. To be honest, I might not stop cycling in when I go to film school because might want to just focus on that and becoming as good as I can. Because like if I spend so long like splitting my time, I might not reach like my full potential as a filmmaker. So
Hey, that's
that's a
fair.
thing.
Just pick what you like and go with it.
Yeah.
Um,
Hopefully I'll have time for both. But yeah. Anyway,
yeah. This episode's kind of been a little bit all over the place, but I think it's good. I think we don't have Parker, we don't have a guest. We're just
yeah,
kind
I
of
know. Now that we don't
catching
have
up on our
Parker,
lives.
now that we don't have Parker, it's just amazing. Like this podcast is so much better.
It's
Like
gonna
if I
be.
was to rank all the podcasts we've
It's
ever
gonna be number
done,
one. Be number one
number
because
one,
you already know.
everything
Like
else.
all the episodes that we thought were good, like Swing
They weren't.
Tuft. It's like all
They
the
weren't.
other episodes, not it. This is number
This is
one.
it because Parker's not here.
Parker's not here, so you already know. Um, so what was I gonna say? Yeah, you got get our audience if you have any suggestions for things, topics you'd like us to cover, guests you'd like us to have on. If you'd like to be on, let us know. Don't hesitate. We not that we ran out of ideas, we just sort of had few scheduling issues, few trying to work everything out. It's pretty difficult behind the scenes. Um, but yeah, just let us know what you think about this episode, what you think about the visual, what do you think about everything. Just let us know. We love feedback. We'd like to get better. So
Yeah,
drop us a
we
comment, drop us a DM on Instagram at Zone Two Podcast, whatever.
yeah we're
Talk to one of us.
definitely looking to improve our quality, and that's why we're recording. Hopefully, we'll be able to get some sponsors soon.
Hmm.
Kind of want to make our quality pretty decent, but then we're gonna maybe reach out to some sponsors, like some local energy drinks and stuff like that. Hopefully,
Yeah,
that will help us
and
out a bit with the podcast.
if you are listening, if you listening and you enjoy, give us a review on Apple Podcasts. I don't know. Spotify, I don't think they have very good like liking or like follow. I don't know exactly how that works, but on Apple Podcasts, you can do a rating. Um, leave us a comment on YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube. I think we have 3 YouTube subscribers, so we're big
Hey,
time.
nice, nice, nice.
Yep, and I think 2 of them are me. So um,
That's like when I started the YouTube channel. It's just me and my mom.
so subscribe down below. There's a big red button. Click it. Um, yeah, and if you're a brand and you'd like to sponsor us, we'd love to
We would
give you a
appreciate it.
shout out. We'd love to give you a shout out on the podcast. Our, we have a pretty growing audience, I'd say.
Yeah,
Um,
it's
so
upward trend.
we're committed to it. So I think we're not going to slow down. We're only going to speed up from here.
Yeah. Anyway, that's been our message. Let's not dither too much on this end of this podcast unless you have another topic you'd like to discuss quickly.
Very quickly, I'm getting my vaccine in a couple days. So I'm very hype about that. So I just want to
It's very
say that
exciting.
get your vaccines, guys. Book your appointments.
Yeah, it's from 12 and up now, which is very exciting.
So if
I
you're
don't even, maybe
12
it's even
or
younger
older,
now.
I don't know.
12, 12
I think
old.
it's I think it's 12. If you're old,
12,
if you're older than 12, book your vaccine.
yeah,
Because I'm older than
yeah.
12, although I don't look like it. I'm older than 12.
And it's, yeah, this vaccine is the way to get back. And I mean, not to get too political, but yeah. Not to get political or anything, but I find it kind of a bit strange to not take it. Like it's obviously working and people are worried about the long-term effects, but really, what are the long-term effects of COVID? Like COVID is a disease that is like not designed, but it's a disease that kills us, like kills humans, compared to a vaccine that is meant to save people. So it's kind of like what's going to have the
Yeah.
worst long-term effects,
I
really, if
think
you
I
think
think
about
our
it.
audience, I think our audience is gonna hopefully they're good people. I mean, I'd love to say that you book your vaccines. Book your vaccines, everyone. That's my
Yeah,
message.
that's our
Not that
message.
hard. Luke, are you
Not pushing it
vaccinated?
that hard. Like, don't get us canceled if like the vaccine
No,
turns
bro.
out to be
I
really
I I
evil.
will
But
I will die on this hill. This is the hill I'm willing to die on. Um, Luke, are you
yeah,
vaccinated?
I am since February
Oh, right, right. I
because I
remember.
work in healthcare.
Right. Gotcha. All right. I guess that's
But
it. Thanks for
yeah,
listening,
that's it.
everyone. Thanks for listening. Yeah, like I said, leave us a comment, follow us on everything, add Zone 2 podcast. You already know.
Yeah.
See ya.
See you guys.